We had this worksheet, you remember? You have to write what you want to become and stuff. Everyone wrote astronaut and stuff. I wrote supervillain, and they asked me how I wanted to get there. I said I want to fall in the vat of toxic waste. And we're back.
When I was a child, I was a menace. A fucking menace.
Yeah, I'm still a child.
So anyway, we're both man children. Wait, no.
Oh my god. I am not a man child.
I'm not a man or a child.
Yeah.
So that's awkward. I'm like between heaven and hell.
You're in teenage. That's that's between heaven and hell.
Yeah, like childhood is heaven. And adulthood is supposedly hell, but that's for all of you pussies who can't deal with. Okay, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
Welcome back to the Nitwits podcast. Welcome back.
No, it's welcome or welcome back. The Nitwits podcast. That is not
That's
what you
literally what I said. Welcome or welcome
No,
back.
it's welcome or welcome back.
You need the pause.
Yeah.
You really need the pause.
Yeah, it's the pause.
So okay, basically, welcome back to the Nitwits podcast, and in today's episode, speaking of children, okay, that's weird. And in today's episode, we're going to be discussing childhood memories, sharing funny ones, weird ones, menacing ones.
I think we had actually, I don't know, I think we had very different childhoods.
Mm-hmm. How was your childhood like? What was your childhood like?
I had like fever dream childhood, dude. Like, I grew up in a bungalow.
Mm-hmm.
And like we still own the bungalow, we just don't live there right now. Oh no, it's really old, we're renovating it, and then after I finish college we may go back or something like that.
Oh, good.
For I think till 5th grade we lived in a 1-story bungalow. And like we had neighbors on both sides who had kids my age, so we used to have a lot of fun, especially summer vacations. We used to play in the gardens day in and day out. And I remember our very best thing was there used to be this tree at the back, and we used to hang all sorts of stuff from it. And then there was this time during the summer we got bored, so we one of my friend's dad had a car who had a spare tire. We went and we took the spare tire out. We made a swing and we started swinging.
That's so cool.
It was, yeah.
You knew how to make a swing. That's pretty impressive.
Sure.
My dumbass childhood brain would not be able to do that.
Yeah, that was fun. And then I also had a dog, so that was like amazing. And the thing was, I didn't appreciate it when I was there because I was just born and brought up in a bungalow.
Yeah.
But then when I moved to an apartment in Bombay after 7th grade, I saw what kind of a precious childhood I had.
Bro, every single holiday my family went on was when I was a small child.
I know, same.
Which is so unfortunate.
I know, right? I mean, I love you guys. If my parents are listening to this, I love you guys. But who takes a 7-year-old to Singapore? That kid's not going to remember
What?
shit. And I fell ill.
What? Oh my god.
We went to Universal Studios and we were supposed...
What?
Yeah, it was so good. Like, whatever...
Do you remember anything?
I do, but the thing was I only went on the lame rides because the actually good ones like Battlestar Galactica, I was too young to go on.
Oh.
And
that's all of that.
And I went with a family friend who was 12 or 13, so he was allowed to go and I couldn't. But I didn't want to either, but like now I get what I missed.
Oh yeah, speaking of vacations, when I was small, I remember this one memory from a place. We went to Goa, my entire family. And I don't know why, for some reason, I remember making a sandcastle with my grandmother on the beach. And then coming back later at night to see that it had been destroyed. And apparently I was crying.
Oh, I remember. I'm not going to reveal the name of this cousin, but that cousin knows exactly who this is. When I was like, this is not a memory I remember, but I've been told. Like, I was really tiny, I guess like 8 months or so. And my older cousin, she was I think 2 years old. And then we went to this place called Chikhaldara. I don't know if you guys know it. And it's like a coastal area. And she wanted to use the home bathroom over there. So she refused to use the toilets there. And she...
How did you convince her?
I don't know. I was 8 months old.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I don't know how they convinced her. But that is the staple of the story of that trip. And my favorite memory, like this one also, even I haven't been told. And after this, it's your turn. But it's an embarrassing one because my family talks about it. When I was like still a baby, I think 2 years old. You know the Ganesh Visarjan thing you do?
Yeah.
So we keep Ganpati only for like a day and a half here. And then after that, my parents were going to do that Visarjan thing. And I started yelling, save him, save him, save Ganpati. And I started crying over there.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
Sure, yeah.
That is wholesome.
It is, yeah.
Oh yeah, when I was smaller, I used to like, whoever I saw, I used to just start chatting away with them. Like, chatting away like I have met them, like they're a known friend. Like I saw someone and I went up to them, started talking. So apparently I also told her that
Yeah.
she's my girlfriend. Okay.
And she agreed.
She agreed. I was 4 or 5 years old and she was like 16,
Good.
17, okay?
Go ask her out.
What? No.
So what is one thing you wish kid you knew? Something you learned way later than you should have.
Never care about what other people think.
Yep.
In any sort of situation.
But that was kid me actually. There was one thing I remember.
I still
like,
learned it relatively earlier than many people do.
I
And then
know,
they
yeah,
suffer in
same.
middle school or high school.
I know,
So
exactly.
I'm lucky for that, I guess.
So if there are any kids, I have a feeling all our viewers are like 10-year-old kids. But anyway, no hate. But honestly speaking, see, there's going to be a lot of narratives around you, a lot of people telling you how you're going to be. And the thing is, and I'm saying this especially for girls, and this is something Priyanka Chopra said and I stand by it. The thing is, good girls don't make history, bold girls do. So if you want to be the narrative of your own story, especially in your teenage years, fix your own life. No one's going to do it for you. And enjoy.
Okay.
That's what I'll tell.
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Another thing I remember is
Now back to the embarrassing crap.
my grandfather used to give me haircuts in the house instead of taking me out to a salon or something.
Why?
It's-
Save money?
No, he was good at it and
Oh,
he
okay.
liked it. So I just remember.
Does he still?
No.
No, I don't think I've done that.
You have any school childhood memories?
A lot, yeah. So I remember in 6th grade we had this really strict science teacher, and there was this window outside, huge window outside our classroom, and we used to look outside the window, through the window, to see when the teacher's coming from the corridor.
Yeah.
And they said the person who looks out will be banned because she was a really strict one. They can't come in the class. And she said no looking directly out the window, it disturbs your other classrooms. And so we were learning about making a periscope. So me and my friend, we made a periscope. We spent 6 hours. And out of all the things we could have done, we attached it to that window so we could see when she was coming without seeing it.
That is so smart.
I know, right?
What the
Yeah,
hell?
we still did get punished, but she was impressed, not gonna lie.
That is so smart.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Oh yeah, I
More than half
used to
the
be
times.
I used to be scared of swimming. So in school, I would always try to bunk it. in
You had
some
swimming
way.
in school?
But didn't you?
I used to be afraid of swimming till 3rd grade, so my mom switched me from the summer batch in the morning to the one in the evening. The sir knew I could swim and he just knew I was scared, so he called me to the deep end of the pool. Once he was sure that I was able to swim, I was just scared.
No.
He's like, look,
Hold
there's
on.
a red parrot there.
Oh
Chaddi
no.
se pakad ke he threw me straight in the
Oh,
water. That's the
no.
reason I can do backflips now.
Oh. Okay.
Because he
So it
threw me
worked.
like that, yeah.
Yeah. So it worked.
Yeah. And that's one more thing I would say to any kid or anyone who's watching this. If you're scared of something, do it.
Oh,
That's the
yeah,
only
true.
way to get rid of that fear.
Yeah, and in swimming, I used to I didn't know how to swim well, but then one summer I took classes and then I could do it really well. So in school, I did attend the first few classes. Oh, sorry, I didn't attend anything, and I had a reputation for never attending a single class. I got a C every time just for not attending. But yeah, this time I attended the day they had the test, and I got an A on the test.
Okay.
But then I didn't attend a single class, so I got a C at the end anyways in the final year.
Oh yeah, I remember this one time in I think 5th grade, we had this art lesson, and you know the report cards you get, right, where there is absolutely no progress. So the teacher wrote that I had a good understanding of primary and secondary colors. To this day, and I've worked in an art school as an internship, I don't know what primary colors are. I don't know what the primary colors are.
Oh yeah,
That is so
speaking
funny.
of art, we had an art teacher in 2nd grade whose nephew was also in our class and was my friend. He would literally run around the class, bounce around the teacher, do anything, and she didn't say much to him.
Wow.
He would do the randomest shit, throwing stuff around, and she wouldn't say anything to him.
What's the most, I have a lot of memories from school which are really stupid but fun. I remember we had this, in Mumbai I joined the athletics club in 9th grade and it was so much fun. And at the ground we had was sort of as a beach mein like a bowl type, but the grass was just uneven there. So there used to be this huge puddle in the rainy season and we used to play in that. We've trained inside that puddle and it was so much fun.
That
to
sounds
do.
awesome.
It so was.
in my play we had like these annual plays, right? So one time I guess the teacher didn't feel the need to tell me what this was about. She called me out and she asked me, do you like acting or talking? And obviously I like talking, so I said talking. And she didn't bother to tell me what this was about, so she made me a narrator in the play. I could have been an actor, and then that play had some of the most fun acting roles.
You remember the way they used to like slap an entire bottle of makeup on you?
Bro, so much. No reason.
Like, bro, no.
For the narrator, I understand it.
You can see every part of the kid except for their face. The amount of makeup. I remember in 8th grade, I was in this thing called a Ganesh Vandana, and in New Bombay, I went to Ambani school. So that thing, they used to build a stage and stuff. It was that good, and Bollywood school like stuff.
Oh wow.
So we had that ABCD 2 ke end mein jo gana hai na, we had that for our Ganesh Vandana, quote unquote. And they called us at 12 p.m.
Okay.
They gave us those costumes that day, and we were there with the makeup, with the hair, with that kind of sweaty thing. And Mumbai is always humid, even in January.
Yeah.
We were there for 10.5 hours.
What? Children?
Yeah, everyone was called at 12.
Why?
Annual day ended at 10:30, and we were there.
Why?
Because annual day was at 7.
Bro, what?
I know, right? That was such a pain in the ass. It was so much fun though.
Children.
That is one of the best memories I have of RFS school. And then in 11th and 12th grade, if my teachers listen to this, they're gonna kill me. But half the class had a crush on one teacher.
Wait, what?
And I'm not kidding. She was an attractive person. She was a really
Late
good teacher.
20s, and a bunch of 17 and 18-year-olds were obsessed with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. She was like attractive, no nonsense, but she could connect with each kid pretty well.
Okay,
So,
that's
yeah.
interesting.
How would you, like, I don't know, what is something child you would have told yourself right now? Like, I'll give you an example. Like, if I met 6-year-old me right now, I don't know, I think just 6-year-old me was a very innocent person. 6-year-old me was I was able to stand up for myself like nothing else.
Okay.
I knew what I wanted, sort of. And I don't know, I kind of still want, that 6-year-old still lives in me, I think, a part of it, which is, so is it anything like that to you?
My 6-year-old self will probably hope that I became an actor, which is not something I want to become.
Oh, that's okay, yeah.
No, but like, I don't know what he would
6-year-old
say
he
to
wanted to
me,
be-
but I know what I would say to him,
Okay,
which I already told you.
yeah. 6-year-old me just wanted to be a supervillain.
A super villain.
Oh, I even wrote it, we'll end with
A
this.
super villain.
Yeah, we had this worksheet, you remember? You have to write what you want to become and stuff. Everyone wrote astronaut and stuff. I wrote
No way.
super villain, and they asked me
No way.
how I wanted to get there. I said I want to fall in a vat of toxic waste.
You watched a tad bit too many superhero movies.
No, I used to read Batman.
Oh,
And I
okay.
just loved Joker more than I ever loved Batman.
Joker is the best villain.
I know, right?
For sure.
Yeah, so I don't know. So like I'm saying, like let that kid part of yourself live with you, whatever happens.
And with that wholesome end, we come to the end of this episode.
Podcast, yes.
So,
Of this episode, not the
thank you for
podcast.
watching. Okay, we don't want that cringe
Yeah, and
ass
share
outro.
your
Make sure to
favorite-
subscribe and share and do some
Share
shit.